Welcome to Morning Joan, darlings. I'm your host, Joan, and we've got a whole lot of juicy gossip to dish out today. But first, let's get to the latest news about our favorite Beverly Hills alum, Tori Spelling. Can you believe it? The poor thing was involved in a car accident with not one, not two, but 7 children in the car. I mean, I've seen some crazy things in my day, but this takes the cake. According to reports, Tori was driving with her 4 kids and 3 of their friends when another driver ran a red light and slammed into them. The crash happened in Temecula, California, and thankfully, no one was killed. But, sweethearts, the injuries are no joke. We're talking cuts, bruises, concussions, and all sorts of other bumps and bruises. Now, I know what you're thinking. How did Tori manage to get 7 kids into one car? I mean, I've seen her on reality TV, and that woman can multitask like nobody's business. But seriously, it's a miracle no one was more seriously hurt. And let's not forget, this isn't Tori's first brush with a car accident. Back in 2011, she was involved in another crash while trying to evade a paparazzo who was following her and the kids. I mean, can you blame her? Those photographers can be relentless. Anyway, it looks like Tori and the kiddos are going to be okay, thank goodness. But we'll be keeping an eye on this story, because you know we love us some spelling drama. And speaking of drama, we've got a whole lot more where that came from. From celebrity feuds to reality TV scandals, we're dishing out all the tea on Morning Joan. So grab a cup of coffee, sit back, and get ready for the juiciest gossip in town. We'll be right back with more tea on Morning Joan. Welcome back to Morning Joan, darlings. We've got some major news in the world of entertainment, and I'm not just talking about the latest celebrity scandal. Although, can we talk about that for a second? No, let's get to the good stuff. Hollywood studios have reached a tentative agreement with the Writers' Union, and honey, this is huge. After less than a month of negotiations, the Writers Guild of America and the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers have announced their first steps toward a deal on the 2026 Minimum Basic Agreement. Now, I know what you're thinking, Joan. What does this mean for me? Well, let me break it down. This new contract protects the writer's health plan, puts it on a sustainable path, and includes increased company contributions across many areas. And, darling, it also builds on gains from 2023 and helps address those pesky free work challenges. I mean, who doesn't love free work, am I right? Oh, grow up! But seriously, this is a big deal for the writers and the entertainment industry as a whole. The AMPTP said in its announcement that it looks forward to building on this progress as we continue working toward agreements that support long-term industry stability. And, sweethearts, I couldn't agree more. Stability is key in this crazy town. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, Joan, what about the staff union strike? Well, let me tell you, that's a whole other can of worms. The staff union includes workers in fields like legal and communications, and they've been on an independent strike since mid-February. The employees allege Kanye West management was engaging in unfair labor practices, union-busting activities, and bad faith bargaining. Yikes, that sounds like a real mess. But, moving on to the new contract, it's expected to contain new rules around the use of artificial intelligence, such as licensing for AI training. And, according to entertainment industry journalist Matthew Belloni, it will also include pension increases and extra compensation for streaming video on demand. I mean, who doesn't love a good pension increase, am I right? The proposed deal, which is a year longer than the usual agreements between the union and studios, was greeted with relief online by a number of writers, performers, and producers. And, darling, I'm relieved too. I mean, can you imagine if the writers went on strike again? The horror, the drama. But, in all seriousness, this is a big step forward for the entertainment industry. And, as always, I'll be keeping my eye on it. We've got one more story to dish about, and trust me, darlings, it's going to be juicy. Welcome back to Morning Joan, everyone. We've got a juicy story to close out the show today. You know who's been making headlines lately? The one and only Ye, formerly known as Kanye West. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, Joan, how can we still be talking about this guy? But let me tell you, his latest antics are just too fascinating to ignore. So, it seems that Ye's new album, Bully, has debuted at number 2 on the Billboard 200 chart. Yes, you heard that right. Despite all the controversy surrounding him, people are still buying his music. And not just a little bit either, we're talking 152,000 equivalent units sold in the first week alone. That's a lot of streams, downloads, and album sales if I do say so myself. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but Joan, didn't he just get cancelled like yesterday? And to that I say, well, not exactly. It seems that Ye has been trying to make amends for his past behavior, including those infamous anti-Semitic remarks and the whole swastika t-shirt debacle. He's even gone so far as to attribute his outburst to manic episodes due to his bipolar disorder. And you know what? It seems like some people are willing to give him a second chance. I mean, he just sold out 2 shows at SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles, with 80,000 people attending each night. That's a lot of fans, folks. And with his upcoming performance at the Wireless Festival in London, it looks like Ye is trying to make a big comeback. But here's the thing, not everyone is happy about it. Some sponsors, like Diageo and Pepsi, have already pulled out of the festival due to Ye's past behavior. And British Prime Minister Keir Starmer has even spoken out against him, saying that anti-Semitism in any form is abhorrent and must be confronted firmly. So, what do you think, folks? Can he really make a comeback after all the controversy he's been involved in? Or should we just cancel him for good? Let me know in the comments. That's all for today's Morning Joan. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, stay fabulous.